good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Casual Footy Takes. We're back with the one and only Draymond. He's back.
He's on the camera. You don't even have to pan to this
you
side.
don't even have to pan to. We got the co-host isolated on the other side. New formation. We didn't get the email that we're supposed to wear jerseys today.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw that.
Only those old school niggas. Oh, actually, that's new school.
Yeah, only. You know when your club is in like a high mood, like you feel proud rocking this jersey. You feel me?
We gotta start off with the congrats to 5-star and the city fan. You know,
Why you not doing it?
guard on. You're supposed to clap with it.
Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah. Saturday, do I get a what's it called? The guard honor? I heard you might.
Man, the FA Cup, you shouldn't get it.
That ended with the prime.
Yeah.
But don't worry.
Beautiful new title there.
After we beat you guys are gonna do it. On the field, after we beat you, get in line. Get in line.
They gonna get their silver medal anyway.
What happened in Old Trafford will happen. Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Well, refs will come again.
Hey, don't worry about it. We will win. That's for sure.
That's for another time. Say less. We're gonna be tapped in on Saturday. We're gonna start off on the episode today. We're doing our Prem 2022-2023 season awards. And let's get into it. Let's start off right off the bat. Let's start with Player of the Year. Let's start with you, Jamal.
To be honest, I would say this is the most simplest season I have had.
Yeah.
There's an outstanding guy, but you will also have to think another guy. I'm going to give the other guy a shout, but we all know who we're going to have for this award.
For sure.
I will say the guy I'm going for is Harry Kane. I'm not going for him as my player of the
for the
season.
shout out. For the
shout
shout
out.
out.
Oh, shout out. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
The
the
way
way
he said it.
the way you set it up. I was like crazy.
For the shout out, it's definitely Harry Kane. What he did is crazy. I don't understand a guy. You know what this guy should do as soon as the summer ends? I mean, like season right now ended, he should go to the surgery, fix his back. Because he carried Tottenham. I don't know how he carried well. This guy has to fix his back. I just don't know. The guy is good, but my player of the year is obvious. It's Haaland.
I thought you were gonna say something else about you got a demand to leave or something.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to make it over to United. You know, the same old.
No. I gotta respect.
It's about respect,
Yeah,
yeah.
because if Haaland wasn't there, imagine the press. I know he might end up leaving this summer, but imagine that price would have quadrupled. But nobody's talking about him. He's just under the radar. A lot of people are focusing.
30 goals, bro.
Yeah.
30 league goals. Crazy.
A lot of people are focusing on Arsenal, City, and nobody's focusing on Kane.
I mean, it's hard there when your team's down there.
This guy dysfunctional.
Yeah.
He should go after somewhere where he's definitely
Gonna win a
at least
trophy.
gonna have to shout to win titles or trophies.
Titles, it's about trophies right now, bro. His time is ticking, bro. Anything he can care about, cup anything.
He needs something up.
Anything,
a
a lot.
lot of things has changed in football, right? A lot of old guys are playing mid-30s.
Like,
so,
yeah, older.
So he still has time.
Yeah, for sure. Same thing for me, bro. I had to give a quick shout out to Harry Kane. 30 league goals with that Spurs team, and Son was having a down year.
Exactly.
Like every time there's someone in and out the lineup, you get these new players coming in constantly. There was new managers. They never had any type of stability all season.
I think he only had like 3 assists in the prime, and I think he would have had more if Son had finished his dinner.
Yeah.
I think he would have had more if Francisco was a bit more fit. I think
Son,
he would have had more if Richarlison showed up. So the guy literally dragged his team to the.
I mean, Son it's not a done year. He's done.
Yeah.
Son is done?
But for
Not yet.
but for Haaland, I don't even know how many league goals did he even finish with. After he broke the record, I lost count. Was it
It's like
37?
36.
36?
Yeah.
36.
He just
The record
needed-
wasn't it 30?
34, then
You know
32.
what? I think he has like 8 assists and 36 goals.
That's crazy, bro.
That's still crazy.
Well, come on. And the goals, I feel like at the end, like
But I
once he
feel
broke
like
the record, it's done.
Yeah, but once he broke the record, I honestly
He didn't
I
even
lost
care.
count. I wasn't paying attention anymore.
As soon as he started scoring hat-tricks back to back, I was like, yep, this guy's breaking all kind of records. So
He could have touched 40, bro. He just
yeah, they kept.
he's saving it for another year probably at this point.
Not only for the another year, I think they saved it for the Champions League.
Yeah.
They saved him more for.
You gotta know when he came, he was getting injured a lot when he was coming from Dortmund.
Yeah,
So people didn't even think he would play the whole season like that.
Yeah, Alvarez helped you out too, so he chipped in. I don't understand how you guys got him too. So Kudos to City.
It's called scouting, bro.
Aiden, your player of the year.
Same Holland, bro. It can't be anyone else. He's about to bring a treble to City right now. He's the focal point of the team.
But are we? If he brings the treble, I don't think he will. But I think he should have more of a role to play in the finals. If he does not have roles to play in the final, you can stack all the
Like
goals you
Ronaldo?
want, but you have to show up in the final.
It's a
I
fact.
mean, I'm not worried
Ronaldo
about him
shows
not.
up in the finals.
I'm not worried about him not showing up in the finals, my
I
guy.
mean, how about those 2 games against Madrid? He wasn't He wasn't Holland there.
Hey, there's different ways of.
Showed
You-
up for the Bayern
Uh,
that much.
come
No,
on.
no,
now.
he killed them.
Eh,
He killed them for kind of, bro.
Yeah, come on, the buying games, we don't talk about that.
I don't call that a killing.
Don't worry, bro. You're asking him to show up in the final. I think you're talking
Yeah,
a bit too early.
I will respect that. I want him to show up in the final.
I get it.
Draymond better eat a hat trick.
I get it,
I
Wala.
want to see another guy win a Ballon d'Or, possibly in the Prem. So that's the only reason.
Yeah, I mean, if he bags in these finals, I think it should lock up the Ballon d'Or. I'm not gonna lie, and we win the treble.
But hey, I guess Ballon d'Or nowadays is free charity to Messi. So
I mean, let's not talk like it's the World
no,
Cup here.
I'm not saying it because I respect what Messi did in the World Cup, but beside that, nobody else knows what he has done outside of that. Yes, he had contributed to Liga, but are we counting that?
No, we don't care about League One, right? But listen, bro, I'm not even gonna give Messi
Yeah,
game time.
get back
Come on,
to
we're
the
talking
player
about
of the
Haaland
year.
right now, a 22-year-old who came into this league, the hardest league in the world, right? People clown every other league except our Prem. This is the league. If you do in any other league, you gotta come here, prove yourself, right?
Yes,
He
sir.
comes in, first talks. How's he gonna fit the team? He doesn't fit the play style. All this just starts bagging right away, and not only bagging, just breaking every record we've seen at this age in his first season. Phenomenal, man.
I want to give. I'm not trying to take away what Haaland did, but is there a question on how good City is and the fact that they create a lot of chances and he's a good finisher? Are those two contributions? Because I haven't seen him creating chances on himself.
I mean-
if the contribution doesn't come to him, he doesn't score.
No, if there's dinner cooked, you just gonna cook? You know?
Yeah,
You just
he
eat.
finishes
You
it.
just
He
yeah.
shows up to the game
Yo,
and finishes
it's
it.
already
Yo,
there.
They
Why
called
wait
him
for it?
right. They called him, yo, we want you to come eat, right? You got one job, right?
Yes, sir.
He came. He did his job.
Yeah,
You can't ask anything else.
I'm not disagreeing, but like
Yeah, you gotta give
there
us.
was
trying to
one
do
argument
something.
in the Prem that
Let's-
he was the first superstar. No, he's
Oh,
not.
that was disgusting. That was
Yeah,
disgusting.
No, that was
he's
dumb,
not.
but
Even Leslie, just even about the whole thing about like what he's doing with the goals that we've never seen before. Suarez and Salah had more non-penalty goals than him.
Not
That was by
only
one,
Suarez
though.
was suspended too. Less games.
Not only
But-
that, you talk about what a 22, 23-year-old guy. Guess who was that?
The Ballon d'Or winner.
Ballon d'Or winner.
he could win Ballon d'Or though.
Guy who
But the
did
thing
it
about the superstar, he worded it wrong though. I feel like when Ronaldo came to the Prem, he wasn't a
was a
superstar
superstar,
like
yeah.
Haaland. I
He-
feel like
he-
that's what he meant though.
I don't think so. I think he's saying, hey, regarding superstar, you can be made or you can come as a superstar. Regardless, Ronaldo was made in the Prem.
Yeah, so he didn't come as a superstar. That's what I mean.
He came as a superstar. He was the most expensive teenager at that time.
But he was not like Haaland superstar level when he came
No,
though.
But he was expected to be that guy.
Okay, and then he
There was
became it though.
expectation around him. Everybody knew how good Haaland was. But
Yo, that's what I'm saying. So he
Yeah.
came in already like that though.
yeah, but guess who was a superstar? Ronaldo's a superstar.
Oh,
Not
obviously.
a superstar.
We know Ronaldo.
He's
Yeah,
a legend.
we're not debating that. We're not debating that.
Alright, let's move on to Young Player of the Year. We'll start off with you again, Joe.
Obviously, we're not doing Haaland, right? Obviously, can't give it to
I'm
him.
not going for Haaland.
I
As
didn't
much
go
as
for him.
want
I mean, if you
to
want,
What do you
you
mean?
could.
You give
could.
every award if
could.
you want.
No, he
but-
fits
No.
the criteria. He fits the
Yeah, I'm saying
criteria.
he's gonna
I
win it,
think
but obviously
position
gotta
of
change it.
He already won it.
Yeah, he obviously is gonna win it.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I wouldn't have given to him.
Why?
I'm going for another guy who had double digits of goals and assists, and it's not Odegaard. It's
Isn't Odegaard kind of
Saka.
older?
Bukayo Saka.
yeah,
How's Odegaard like
fits the
20?
description
What is he?
apparently.
He's
25?
24.
Yeah.
24.
23. I think you have to be
23 at the beginning of the season.
23 before the season starts.
So he's 24 now.
Yeah, he's 24
That's
now.
not
but
no
still.
young player, bro.
Exactly, but he qualifies for it. So for me, my shot is Saka.
Yeah.
Not only, a lot of people focus on his contribution in offensive of it, I think he also did a lot of defensive duties, and a lot of people don't appreciate that on Saka, especially how he helped out White on that right hand side. To me, he helped. He came back, covered him, and when it's needed to go forward and contribute to the attacking side of the game.
Yeah.
And not only that,
He was their main threat the whole season, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like, there's no one else, right?
for the young
Like,
player. We swiping again with Saka.
I
think so.
mean,
Yeah.
I had
Sweep.
Saka. I don't know if you guys had Saka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Saka too, bro. Just basically off of mostly what he said. But even in the big moments, like the game against United, where there were chances that they had the reason why I feel like they had a chance to win the league was mainly because of him. I wouldn't say it was Odegaard. So for that
I would say
reason,
Odegaard too,
I
though.
think it was because of three guys. I think it was because of Partey. I think it was because
Partey
of,
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was because of Odegaard, and I think it was because of Saka.
And Saliba. You seen what happened when he got
Also,
injured.
I
Yeah.
forgot about him.
I'll say Saliba over Partey.
he needs a new contract.
Yeah, yes. But
Yeah.
hey, there was time they really needed Partey too. I would say.
At
Saliba
one
and
point,
Partey go in
yeah,
hand
at
in
one
hand.
point Partey was their most important player.
But I feel like Saka's season was being downplayed because of how he ended it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it ended not in the best way, but they were trying to miscredit him for like the whole beginning of the season.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but hey, a lot of people just remember how you end the season. There's a lot of good players that really had a great start, but at the end of it, either due to injuries or due to illnesses,
Like form falls out.
yeah, or
Yeah.
their form comes down, or because they get protected a little bit more because of how at the end of the season gets.
Yeah, for me, like the early in the season, the big games against
Yeah.
Liverpool, he killed us. He played great against United. Like he showed up in the big
Even
games
I
early in the season.
I think even if you say the games that he might have went down on, I think he did great. It's just that this luck didn't pan out.
Yeah, that
Yeah, Saka too.
Yeah, it's a sweep, bro.
it's a seat for the table. Next up.
All right,
But
manager.
who do you think could be another shot beside Saka and Haaland?
His other teammate Martinelli.
Matoma's a bit old though, right?
I don't know if he fits. Is he 24?
Yeah, I think he might be 25 or
I
something.
think he fits the description.
But he's on the older side though.
Yeah, there's not a lot of young options.
Even Olise had a decent season too.
Yeah,
Yeah, Crystal Palace.
but Palace started a little late.
I'm
rough.
talking about oldest hell. He's
Really well.
26.
No way.
26?
26,
I knew
yeah.
he was old, bro. God, I had a feeling.
But manager of the year, Draymond.
I think this is one. As much as I want to go for Pep Guardiola, I'm not going this one for him. It was expected of him to at least either challenge or win the title.
Win, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He had those. Even challenging for the title was low level on him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for me, a guy who was not expected to do well. He might have been expected to do well, but not this well. I think it's Eddie Howe. I
Respect.
was expecting him to possibly finish top 6, top 7.
Maybe, yeah. That's what people said at the
what I
beginning.
had
Yeah.
him.
Top 4 is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but to finish top 4, he did what supposed to be done. He took advantage of the fact that Liverpool started slow. Chelsea didn't even show up for the
didn't even start.
Tottenham only had one guy to show up for the season. So he encouraged his team, he motivated them more. He not only that, he made the team improve. The likes of Almiron improved, Joe Linton improved,
All of them, yep.
Wilson improved. The midfielders were really great. The defense, the entire
everything.
Team, yeah, he changed the entire team. So a guy who does all of that, and his signings were perfect too. So the guy who does all of that has to get the shot for me.
Yeah, I thought about giving it to Eddie Howe. Came close second. The only reason why I didn't give it to him, me personally, was because exactly the reasons that you just said. Liverpool were trash the whole year. They were mid-table, 11, 12 for most of the season. Chelsea,
But that's not his fault.
it's not his fault. It's not his fault.
You can't discredit him for other teams
But
losing.
I am gonna discredit him
But
because
even let's say if those teams showed up, we're talking about if scenario. Hey,
Still would have been tight.
I think he would have been.
no, he
really
would have been
tough on them.
he would have been challenging, but I don't think they would have got it because if you remember in the towards the end of the season and even in the middle of the season, how many draws? I think they went like 4 or 5 games with no wins, just straight draws.
No, see,
That's
why I
why
gotta give him credit though, because there was a period where they started falling off, right? Usually when a team is like,
who's ever challenging them though?
no, look for them though, but they could have kept falling though without anyone challenging them, right? But they came back up,
Yeah.
they started winning again.
they just, I feel like throughout the year, bro, they had no one challenging them till the last 3-4 weeks where Liverpool tried to make a fake run at it. But I just felt like no one challenged. That's why I had to give it to Pep, bro. At some point, last year too, he didn't win it. So at some point, I feel like you have to just get. You just gotta raise your hands up.
For the entire season, I don't think he even won manager.
Yeah, he didn't win the manager of the month at
I
one
think he
at one point.
deserved it, though, because especially since he
At
started.
the end of the season.
Yeah, especially I think.
Arteta was collecting that early though. Arteta,
He deserved at the beginning,
Yeah.
but
And then who was it?
I think it's Una Emery when
Unai
Aston
Emery
Villa.
won
Yeah.
one.
What Una Emery did that period of time versus what Pep did that period of time, I think Pep had more effect because
Really?
he changed his team from second to first.
No, I'll say
Nah,
that little
I
period.
think
No, that little
Emery,
period
yeah,
Una
Emery
had,
was
right?
different.
But towards the end, when we were on like the 10-game win streak, you have to give him like a month or something.
Aston Villa, they finished Conference League.
Yeah, they finished 7th, right?
Actually, you know what? I'm not discrediting what Una did.
No, I'm not discrediting it, but if they got even to a Europa, I would
He
seriously
embraced
consider
the
them.
guy, what is that name? What is that guy's name?
Who?
Oh, I know his name. His name's Steven Gerrard. He should never be a manager. That guy,
Well, I
had
go off
Aston
on him as a
Villa.
manager. Go like I
He literally
don't
had
speak
Aston
for I don't
Villa
speak
in
for him as a
relegation.
manager.
Unai Emery got them from there and finished them in a conference league.
I'm not gonna lie. The managers this year, there's a lot of good managers for shouts.
My flops definitely is actually.
We didn't.
We'll
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, we
Hold
didn't
on. You're an older one. You're flop manager. You got an older one, flop manager. But yeah, as I was saying,
Yeah, definitely. Actually, it's not Gerrard. It's actually Lampard.
oh, that part is horrible.
Oh my
But
He went to Everton, lost with it, and then went to Chelsea. Hey, I appreciate you, Lampard.
for my manager, yeah, I had to give it to Pep, bro, because like people were saying early in the season, just like Five Star was saying earlier, like they're not playing Pep style football anymore with Haaland. They're unable to integrate. Our City falling off because I think they what did y'all finish the season with 89 points?
This year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
89 points. It's just that they're falling off a little bit of Pep standards, but bro, but like hold on 1 second. But it was also the fact that he had Cancelo, got rid of Cancelo, brought in Ake, brought in Akanji, put in these guys, center backs as fullbacks, and then took John Stones and just invented a whole new system.
But hey,
Mid-season,
that's
invented a whole new system.
Guardiola.
How is that, bro? Come on.
But no, but
Every
to
time-
invent a whole new system
No,
mid-season.
How many times he improved the false nine formation? He was playing
To
with,
start the season though, but I've never seen him
Middle of the
mid-season.
season.
Yeah.
From the way they were playing
For
football
me,
in the
I
first
know
couple
he would
weeks.
buy something new in the summer, and I expect him to be coming with something different next
Exactly.
season.
That's different though. That's different though than
expectation
mid-season.
of
But that's different to
But
this
hey,
season.
guys,
Yeah.
nobody expects Newcastle defense to be great. The players to improve from single-digit goals to double-digit goals. So you can't hate on that guy.
No, we're
think
not
it-
hating.
I-
You can
I
finish
think
second.
That guy deserves it more. I think it was Newcastle was harder for them to do. I think it's easier to do it with City, not the way Pep did it.
But we're not just doing it in league, though. It's literally going to a treble.
What is this? 4 and 5?
Well,
Four
right
and
now.
four
No,
Prem-
5 and 6.
5 and
Yeah.
6. 5 and 6, bro. Come on.
But hey,
At
I'm
some
giving
point.
him
At
the
some point.
award because of the fact that he did it in those all season.
No, even this
comparisons.
season is
It's not
it's a treble
combination.
season, though.
It's not a combination.
Even
of what-
you at
Hey,
one point
it's a-
didn't you think Arsenal were gonna win the league?
Come on. At one point where then he
No,
was looking like,
because you gotta say when you see them coming back for a performance in the 90-something minute last game.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's real.
I have seen stuff like that. I see us United lose title like that. I saw City win a title like that. I saw a lot of people when it was that. So you think history might repeat itself, but
It didn't work out.
yeah, it didn't work out. But hey, I always expected Arsenal to fumble it because there's no way you come from 6 to a title winning. You gotta experience that dilemma of not winning and losing at the last minute, or contributing a whole season and not winning it. You gotta feel that pain to go for the next season and improve it. Even you can ask Liverpool. They didn't go for
Yeah, that's it.
titles. They literally competed. They lost to 90-something, and then all of a sudden
The next year
they
we
felt
came
that
back.
pain and used that pain to gain the title.
But
That's how it works.
Aiden, who's your manager?
But I agree with Draymond, bro. He made good points. Like, coming into the season, like, City, they were the favorites or the heavy favorites for a lot of people. And they won just like they do every year. But this guy Eddie Howe, the first full season, took over. He made great signings that fit his system. They played super well. No one expected a top 4 finish from these guys. And I mean, other teams battled, like you said, but you still got to win your own games. And he took over the team. They were in the bottom of the table. They were just, they were about to head to the championship, and now they're going to Champions League. That's a crazy shift.
But it's like, I will not be mad at both, right? But sometimes you're going to have to reward people for doing what's expected of them. Because if they don't do it, you can't criticize them. And if they do it and go beyond, like this season, other seasons, if they just win the Prem, right? Which is usual, you can give it to someone else, right? But if the guy's doing this, he's in the Champions League final, he's in the FA Cup final, at some point you're going to have to give him his credit.
Yeah, we're giving that word of Premier League. We're not giving that word of FA Cup.
Look at it, though.
He won the Premier League, bro. Come on.
Because we're going to give him... but, hey, winning it with City is easy. But doing something
But
else...
you can't just
You can't say that every year, bro.
I agree with you. I'm not hating on it. But I think this is the only award that had a lot of contenders.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other managers really did well that we're not even having named.
Yeah, Arteta, Una, Emery, we didn't see all of them. Gary O'Neill, Bournemouth, who expected them? We were laughing at them beginning of the season.
I had him in relegation. I
Beginning of the season, I think we all had them at the beginning.
Yeah. So this is the only award I would say it can go to anyone and you can't even...
Yeah.
I'm going to start off with you on this one. Signing of the year.
I mean, I didn't want to give it to Haaland because I'm not trying to like make it boring. You feel me?
Too.
So I have to go less option. I had to give it to a guy we bought, right? I'll say Akanji sign of the season, right? Because listen to me, right? When we bought this guy, I think it was end of the transfer window. It was literally just, I think it was for fun, right? No one expected anything, just to back up in case people get injured. He was the fourth option at Dortmund.
That's what he was, in case people get injured.
Yeah, right, exactly. He was the fourth option at Dortmund. And then this guy just comes in the team. It's literally no adjustment period, right? Starts covered center back, right back, left back, any game you want. And he's just fully trusted already. He literally does any job on the field, you put him in. And for 15 million, it just has to be sign of the season for me.
Bro. He wouldn't even be
Like,
in my top 5, bro. I'm not.
How would he not be in the top 5?
He would
The
not.
guy's literally a starter right now on the team.
It's a good shot,
Is-
but I'm not sure.
Bro, like what was the impact? I don't see his impact on say. I think anybody could have came in and did what he did. Anybody
How?
could have came in.
Anyone could have came and played
When I
center
look
back,
at
right
him,
back,
I don't
left
see
back.
anything special. I don't see anything special.
How many games?
When you have the ball in 80% possession, what is he
Bro,
covering?
When you have the
Who
ball
is he
at center
covering,
back,
bro?
you have to be able to play from the back, though. You have to be comfortable with the ball, drive with the ball. You can't just put a center back at left back and say, yo, we have possession, you're going to be good. That's a whole different position. He was playing left back
impact
against
on the
Riyad,
team,
against
bro.
Rodrigo, and literally did nothing on that side.
Bro.
Bro, it's so hard. You think when players play in different positions and they make it look easy, it does not mean it's easy, bro. It's hard.
Is it on
But
the
is
Man
it-
City? It's
but is it
easy.
like a
When you have the
player?
ball 90% of the
Is
time,
it a player or a system?
it's a system 100%. That's why I
But
can't
then
even give
players
him
have
credit.
to fit the system, right?
Anybody, bro, I swear to God, Pep could go find somebody right now in South Sudan to play.
Listen.
Bro.
There was a time
What?
where
Second City team destroyed what? Chelsea?
There's a reason why he was.
Chelsea-
Chelsea's not a team. Let's stop.
You know,
But listen,
that system made them look so good.
I know the system does make look players, but there was a time he was benching Kyle Walker, right? And the guy said literally because Kyle Walker can't play it.
You
So
guys-
it's not like anyone can
you
play that
guys don't
system.
even
But
use
that's
Kyle
because Kyle
Walker
Walker
unless
is
you
an
see-
old school fullback.
No, no, no.
He's
City does not play Kyle Walker unless they see somebody who's so
fast.
On the winger.
that side.
Yeah. He's not a part of the Kyle Walker is not a part of the system
Come on.
anymore.
Who?
There's a reason why Kyle Walker can't play because Kyle Walker is not a part of the new system.
And then you have to be able to play the system. It's
Okay.
not like you can put anyone in there.
So it's the system. It's not him.
It's him though. He's able to play, execute
Bro,
at
there's
that
so many
position.
players that could play that system, bro.
But it's not that
It's
easy.
not.
bro. I'm telling you that it's not that
nowhere
easy.
near
Just come in and
Sane's.
play.
I don't see any impact.
As much as I think he had a great season, I don't think he's my top 5.
He's
Like,
not
Top
my
five. Top
too.
five is crazy for
You're
a guy
looking-
that came
you're
in for
looking at-
15 million
the problem is
and
you're
just
like-
seamlessly went in.
Yeah, you're looking at
I
a team,
think
bro. It's a
there's
bias.
another
That's
guy
a
in
bias
your
one.
team.
That's a
I
bias
think
one.
there's another guy in your team that's really your sign of the season rather than
Well, I was not picking Holland,
not Holland,
but
somebody else.
Alvarez,
Yeah,
He didn't
he
play
didn't even
enough.
play that much
He
though.
didn't
So I
play
would
enough.
even like. I was not even thinking about him.
yeah. He's not in my. It's not my sign of the season.
Who's yours? Who's yours? That's yeah.
I'm sticking with the easy answer.
Done.
I'm going with Holland. The fact that
Oh,
we know he will be good but we didn't expect him to be this good. The
Yeah.
fact that he destroyed records from left to
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the
Is
Is
thing.
that easy?
I didn't want to pick him because if we're picking Holland, player of the year, young player of the year, sign of the season, like he would be all of them.
See,
He was just
clean
talking
him
about
up.
Holland the whole time. That's what I was trying to pick something different.
Haaland.
I agree with you, but I can't think of another signing that had
That big of an impact.
besides Saliba possibly. He's my second option, but he didn't finish the season. He didn't win any trophies.
How about signings from your team? Martinez, Casemiro.
I think my
Martinez has a shout too. He
Martinez.
was in my top 5 for sure.
No, for me, my top 3 was Haaland, Saliba, and Casemiro. The way they finished the table, that's how I had them because that's how impact they had on their team. That's how I kind of deal with it.
But I would have Martinez over Casemiro. I'm not gonna lie.
I think we can.
Casemiro hate is crazy.
No,
No, I'm just saying, one guy is like consistent, you can trust him, and then one guy is like, he's costing you games because of his
No.
actions.
The fact that he got a red card, he got them for nonsense.
No,
nonsense.
no, no,
we're
no,
not-
no. He
we're not
got
having
them
that.
because he's a hack.
Stop. We're not having that debate, bro.
Stop.
We are not having
It's
that
not
debate.
nonsense, right?
We are not.
Are we talking about
Rodri.
What?
What about Rodri? The
Well,
guy doesn't even
they're
know.
not even close. Roger and Casemiro, when it comes to hacking, it's not even close.
He fouls him. He grabs the referee's shoulder. He tips him $5, and he says, "Forget about my."
But guess what?
Move on.
Casemiro used to do that, but he's not wearing that Real jersey anymore. It doesn't fly here.
Aiden, who's the year?
But I didn't know J-Man would have picked Holland. I thought he would have some underground signing, but I thought I was going to be the boring guy and just say Holland.
Bro, I had to switch up. Bro, y'all making me kind of confused. Now I'm kind of worried if my guy didn't even sign the season.
What do you-
Bruno signed the season, right?
Who?
Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah.
Is
It was
he
over the
last year or
summer,
this
right?
year?
I think it was last year.
I think he came
Yeah.
January last year, right?
Yeah, I think he came last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I messed up on that one. Then. I messed up on that. Bro, you know what's crazy?
You know,
Last year,
I would change my answer then. I would change my answer. I would go Casemiro. I would go Casemiro, the best defensive player of the season. I don't care who you say,
Best what?
best defensive midfielder in the season. The way he changed.
There's no
I'm
way,
gonna
bro.
let you rock.
Bro,
I'm gonna
come
let you
on,
rock.
bro.
Let him rock. Let
No,
him finish.
you guys are saying we want to change Sporting, right?
Hey, go ahead.
Casemiro.
Damn,
Come
bro, I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot to say about my guy Bruno. Bro.
Is
But-
Baller, bro, baller.
Sometimes
He don't
the
qualify
player
though, eh?
signed
I
in January, you forget.
January.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
forgot the January, but
I
I would definitely he would have been my number one. That his I,
Bowman is this season, right? I would say Newcastle sign of the season is Steve Bowman.
You can say Bowman.
I think
They even
Trippier
signed
from last
Pope this year, too.
Trippier from last year.
Are we even counting Saliba as a sign of the season?
I mean, it is, to be honest.
That's why I didn't even think of him that much, to be honest. He was a loanee.
He's a loanee, but
Yeah.
it's basically his first season for the team. It's like a signing.
It's not. He played. He's not.
I think strictly impact though of just a single signing this season. Damn, bro, it's tough. I
Maybe
just have to.
Jesus,
He got injured, though.
Jesus
He
got
got
hurt.
injured.
Jesus had a shout.
Yeah.
Partey signed this season too.
No, he's been there for a while.
Bro, I'm tripping, bro. Everything is foggy.
But
to
this
me
guy,
right
you
now.
should have
No,
ate
but
before we
this
hopped
season
on, my
was
guy.
so-
Wallah,
It's
everything's
actually-
foggy. Wallah, it's foggy. Everything is foggy right now,
Who
bro.
remembers Tuchel and
Yeah,
Klopp
but
fighting?
Partey
it's the
fighting.
World Cup
Season.
just
I thought
made
that-
it.
Yeah, it
that
felt
was
like a
while ago.
minute ago.
Yeah.
Partey was last year.
Yeah, he's been here.
No,
He's
yeah,
been here.
He's been here for about 2 or something like that. 2 seasons, 3 seasons.
I don't not remember Partey last season. I don't
He was,
know.
last year he did the same
Tell me-
thing.
tell me
where
one
end
thing he
the end of
did.
the season when they were fighting for top 4,
Yeah.
he fell off like he fell off this year.
He did. He
Same
did.
thing.
But
Last year was the charges are going on.
No,
That was
the
the summer. That was the
Charges
summer.
was beginning of the season, I think. It was
Bro,
beginning of the
everything is
season.
foggy.
So
to me
long
right
ago.
now, I'm not gonna lie.
this season was long because there was World Cup in the middle of it. That,
Yeah,
Close
for sure.
Next
But
up.
let's move on to our flop of the season.
are we talking about flop of the manager or flop
Nah,
as
It's player,
as a-
player.
as a player? Okay.
If you want to go manager, you could go manager.
But
So,
manager, if you're trying to say Lampard, it's not like if you're ass, you can't be a flop. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
someone that had some sort of expectation and that didn't live up
Flop.
to it.
I really wanted to go for Richarlison, but I'm kind
It's
of.
too easy.
It's not even too easy. But
There's even
how
easy
can
options.
You be a flop when the guy that you're supposed to even replace is scoring 30 goals.
It's not really replacing though.
Nah,
Even
No,
if he
you're
was,
supposed to be coming in, contributing.
He
alongside
played
him.
bad though.
Yeah, he played bad, but Tottenham played bad.
He had 60 million price tag.
But
60,
70, 60 plus 10. I think it was
I think
70.
it was 50 plus 10.
73, something like
Crazy.
Yeah,
So what? 60 plus 10?
70. Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Great job for getting all of that money.
I don't know what they could do with it now, but
Hey, they can build a stadium with it, so
So who's your flop?
I'm stick with Richarlison.
Yeah,
In
same.
fact, that amount of money, and whenever you score a goal, you take your shirt off. But
And the one time it did count, it's still biting him. The one time that
and he
did
does
count.
it again, does it again.
vibes,
does it
bro,
again.
vibes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. Lucas Moura owes that guy a big apology, bro. Well, if we we'll keep it in a buck.
Bro, you
He
get the
owes-
3-3 winner like that.
Oh
you take off
my
the jersey,
God.
do your
He
dance.
did 7 celebrations.
You know. What
Shirt
his-
off with the card.
Yeah. that's-
How his form is and what type of player he is. I think he should remove that tattoo on his back. He doesn't deserve to be next to those two guys.
Neymar already told us to take it off though. You know that, right?
What it to me about it? I think he has both of them on the left and the right.
He's in the
He
middle.
has in the middle.
Yeah.
How the hell do you put yourself
So
in the
in
middle
between those two?
greatness?
It's ridiculous, bro.
Aiden, who's your flop?
That's that guy, Mudrick. Just so bad. I turn on the TV. He's always doing. I see a turd just walking around. He sells.
Not good at all. But I told people when they're hyping, remember that first game
Yeah,
against
against
Milner?
Milner.
Against
This guy
Milner.
so
Against
much.
Milner. I seen it, bro. I said, bro, anybody could cook Milner one-on-one, especially the way we were playing. I think Van Dijk was even out that game. It was just like, it was Milner and Matip. I was like, bro, that's so easy, bro. Like, we're not going to give him credit for that. Like, wait and see. I'm
Yeah,
telling people,
bro.
chill out.
Bro.
So it's a fluke.
Ridiculous, man.
Legit 0 goals in
And
the Premier League. You know that he didn't score
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
that guy got hijacked. Arsenal was supposed to hijack the transfer.
Zero.
Overpaid. He's horrible. How many times was he through on goal? He doesn't even get a shot off. I don't even know what this guy's doing. Like,
To me, when I look at Mudryk, you know what I see? I see it like a street bowler.
yeah,
One of those guys that you just see.
no fundamentals.
0 goals, 2 assists, 15
Zero
appearances.
goals, 100 mil in January, and they were fighting over this guy like he's the next.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Is he your flop too?
But it's him or Richarlison. It doesn't even matter, bro. Whoever you want, they're both.
Take it.
Yeah, whoever you want. Take your pick.
Most improved, Draymond.
Ooh, this is one guy. I would go with Marcus Rashford, my boy.
Improving at 26 is crazy.
Bro, come on.
Yeah.
You know,
He could be a late bloomer.
He's a
are we saying like most improved in terms of a young player?
Not that young.
Anyone.
Anybody.
Player.
Yeah.
Because last season, you know how people hate on a United players. I can't even describe it. The guy, from his entire career, beside his freshman year where he started his first season,
Yeah.
and last season where he was bad, and it was United was bad that season. So you can't even blame the badness on him.
Okay.
So he improved, and I think this is the first time ever he had a proper manager. A manager not only improved the team, but knows how to improve players as well. This is the first season. He had what? Van Gaal? Van Gaal was not that type of
He
coach,
played
but
good under Ole though.
He played well, but Ole was not a coach known, or his expectation was
development?
not only to improve the team, but look at Pep Guardiola, look at Klopp. The top managers not only improve the team,
The
but they
players.
improve
Improve players,
the
yeah, for
individual
sure,
players as
for
well.
sure.
This is the first time since his academy days he has a manager that can do both.
No, that's
Find
a
him
great
a
great
nice
point.
system and develop him into a better player.
Yeah,
And I
that's-
think he's undisputed player.
I mean, he had a good season, especially after the World Cup.
I
but
don't think it's not only after the World Cup. I
since
think
the World Cup, he was
before
on
even
fire.
The World Cup, it's just that a lot of people don't remember that.
But then since then,
Yeah,
it started going downhill again.
no.
Since to end the season,
To end
come
the
on, bro,
season,
stop.
No.
He picked up
Stop.
some
Remember,
injuries.
he
Let's
picked
be
up an
fair.
injury.
Hey,
Oh,
those-
so we counted the injury.
bro, those
So are
injuries
we
were
counting
after
the
stinkers, but I don't know if they're real injuries or not. Yeah.
Regardless, even what United was playing every 3 days, and he was in the lineup.
A lot of people do that
That's
though.
a lot of games, a lot of miles on you. So
I'll give them my bad.
Yeah.
I had Jolton coming in from a striker that
Going into
40
it, yeah,
million,
holding
that
it.
really could not score anything, drops down into midfield, and then has the season he had. Workhorse does everything, carries the ball. I gotta give it to him, man.
I like that shot. You know
I
who
like
you have?
that shot too.
It's between like two guys, Grealish or March.
I'm not hearing Grealish, bro.
Bro.
Because, bro, first
not
season,
hearing Grealish, bro.
everyone
Yeah,
was
5
saying
goals.
flop of the season.
Stop.
Yeah, 5
Yeah, I don't
goals.
see what he's doing
Stop.
You know
though.
what I mean?
He's intent.
Don't
Yeah,
say
bro,
that.
that's
Don't say that.
Big part of the system.
Get outta
You guys
here,
just look
bro.
at goal
Don't say
contributions.
Get
that.
out of here, man.
We
Yeah.
think he's a good player, yes.
Okay.
But for a guy that costs 100 million,
Yeah, it's most
To be
improved. It's
expected.
not about price tag because everyone was saying this is the biggest flop
But
in transfer
he was
history.
better in his Aston Villa season than he was this season.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm talking about
So how
from.
did he
that's
improve?
different stuff in City.
I'm not talking about Aston Villa. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's different.
strictly
Very
based off of last year because he was nothing last year. He was just a rotation player.
40,
everybody
40
knows
48 appearances, 5 goals. Come on, bro. At
Bro.
some point, that has to count for something.
Come on, don't
Come
look
on.
at that's not his job though. How you gonna look at a
As
guy?
There's a
point,
guy
as a
scoring
record, that has to
36
count
goals.
for
What,
something,
like,
right?
how much can he pick up by, like?
There's only one guy that took all the goals.
Yeah, like if he's eating all that, like what's left?
I don't think
He has to eat it because he can't eat. Clearly he can't eat.
Bro,
No.
stop.
Clearly he can't eat.
You know, I think people like Martinelli have more shout than.
That's my pick. That was my pick.
You
was
can say Martinelli,
Yeah.
but don't. If you're
fine.
bringing up Grealish performance, don't say
I'm
5
not bringing up
goals.
I'm not bringing up his performance,
I'm
but
not-
tell me
But he's not the most improved though.
at
When
all.
people
It's not
most
even
improved,
close.
Let's say next season he goes and scores 20 goals and has like 15 assists or something like
It's
that.
That's
never,
not
it's
happening,
never gonna
bro.
happen.
That's not
You know
happening.
that.
But
That's
It
insane.
he has to.
I think he almost has the same numbers as he had last season. So what's the difference?
His performance are different. You can
Yeah,
tell
the
the difference.
Yeah, you could see it on the
But
field.
the outcome is not.
But it was one
outcome
of the
doesn't
like
matter for him,
options. But yeah, I had Sully March on the other one too because
I'm not-
he was balling for a stretch before the injuries hit.
Yeah, I had two. I had Almiron, who came second to me because
Yeah.
the way he was playing in the beginning of the season,
Almiron was my
unbelievable,
second pick, but
unbelievable.
He only had like what? About
2 months, not even
What?
2 months, a month and a half. I would
a
say.
month and a half
Yeah.
where he did well for my fantasy too.
You gotta give it to him. though.
And
You
then he
gotta
tossed
give it to
it.
him that 1 month. Every game you knew he was scoring.
And then he tossed him aside after.
There was no need for him. Like, I kept him going. I was like, this is a bad patch, so let me keep him. And then all of a sudden, I lost more points keeping him.
And he said, "I'm done."
But yeah, but my pick had to be Martinelli, bro. The guy, I think, with his contribution, because I think what Saka did, I think they would finish or they would be around the same area they were last year because they needed someone else to contribute with that goal scoring, too. Especially after Jesus went down. They needed somebody, and he stepped up big time. I think he had 15 league goals. I have to give it to Martinelli, bro. He balled
Yeah.
out
I
this
feel like
season.
people don't talk about him like Saka. I feel like they had the same type of
Yeah,
season.
definitely.
Yeah.
And they look at Saka like I had a way better
I
season.
think but for Saka it's just more like he
More
drops down,
British.
helps defensively. He
And
d-
also,
yeah.
British, come on.
And come on, he's
Yeah.
Boyhead Club. No, he's saying he's British.
Oh, British
Boyhood club boy.
I don't think so though. I think if you just look at Martinelli, sometimes if he's not giving you goals, that's why you saw they brought in Trossard, like to help
Yeah.
do more.
You know,
But
the expectation for wingers now have changed than previous years. They were charged more on crosses. Hey, did you create chances? Did you assist it? Now it's like, hey, you gotta score more. You gotta be like a striker. So
yeah, for sure.
Martinelli, what I like about him, he's not the same as those guys where the expectation is just not only to create. If he sees a chance, he will score.
Yes, score, yeah.
If you look at Rashford, he just scores. He does not create many chances.
That's his
And
job.
there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
this
that.
is his job.
There's nothing wrong with it because United doesn't have a striker to do that.
And
I would love, I like players like Martinelli where they come and contribute as a team. He's a team player to me.
game of the season.
Oh, 7 up. Come on, bro. Seeing United get thrashed like that. Nothing else, bro. There's nothing else that's topping it.
Anyone else have anything different
I-
before we talk about that? Anyone else have anything different?
I have something different.
What?
You have to.
Stop
I know
having
you're not having
game
fun.
of the season like a game that's actually nice though,
Exactly.
not a
That
blowout.
was that
I'm
7
still
up,
with you.
that's
That was
You
seven
can
up.
have it
that
like
was
that
a
though.
great
Yeah, I
game,
don't mind.
bro.
I just was
Like,
talking
you had
about
fun, right?
different.
I had the best fun, most fun of my life.
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it.
You
Yeah.
can have it, but
Do you
to
remember?
me-
Do you remember the?
So a game of the season is, to me, both sides has to entertain you. One side, I would say a game of the season where it's neutral will enjoy it. Right?
Or you could even be memorable though.
I
for
think
the
everyone
7-0 like
enjoyed it
that.
outside of United fans.
Yeah, everyone enjoyed it. I said
Everybody
you
hates. Why? Everybody hates. United. Successful team, the biggest team in England.
But
Come
what,
on.
what was your game of the season?
I would say City versus United game, the second game, the Old Trafford.
What? How's that one?
It was entertaining. It was entertaining for you.
Is it the robbery?
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. At least say the first one where you get
No.
6-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you ran 3.
Even that 3, I don't understand how that you guys conceded 3 goals.
You know why? Because we got bored. Like, just go have some
Martial,
fun. Like,
Martial, get some fun.
you know, Martial, we got to let her cook.
What was yours?
A lot of know. Maybe Newcastle City 3-3.
That was fun.
Or-
Trippier free kick, right?
Yeah, or Spurs Man City when they were up 2-0 and we came back 4-2. That one was nice too.
Mars Lego.
There's also what the Everton game against Brighton, right? That's 5-1.
And-
Was it?
Yeah, for most disappointing, I think we all have Chelsea, right?
As a team,
I didn't want to.
as a team, yeah.
Yeah.
Leicester, bro.
Oh,
Leicester,
You have too many players to get relegated,
definitely.
bro.
But
Too much
There's-
quality.
there was an possible expectation of Leicester not doing well this season.
But relegation.
Not
Yeah,
relegation.
but going to the championship is crazy, though.
Come on, look at their defense. Their defense was terrible. Their goalkeepers were terrible. They didn't even know what goalkeepers to stick with.
But
At the end of
I don't
the
know,
day-
bro.
They can't get relegated.
They can't get. I feel like
With
you know
all
that. I
that,
think
they
they
can't
have the
get
highest wage bill for a team to ever get relegated. I think
You know what? I think they might come back quickly too. So they have a
You
lot
never know.
of for it.
that's what teams always say, though. They say they're gonna come back.
They might not come back. They might
They
not
say-
come back.
But if Everton got relegated rather than Leicester, I think it would have been like a bad idea for Everton to get relegated because of all the financial troubles they face.
Yeah.
They don't have quality players that are still there. Leicester have decent quality in their attack. All they have to do is just build their defense.
Yeah.
They come back.
Oh, before we close, FA Cup final prediction.
Yeah, what's your FA Cup final prediction?
My favorite score: City take the lead, United come back, win it by the 90 minutes, put that dagger in their heart. Trouble what? Trouble who?
We'll see you next time.